नमस्कार तुमकां सगळ्यांक पेंट ब्रश ह्या कार्यावळीक येवकार. हांव नागेशराव सरदेसाय. आमी आसात गोवा कला अकॅडमीच्या आर्ट गॅलरीत अर्बन फ्लॅश हे नांवाचें एग्जिबिशन पळोवपाक आयिल्ले आसात. रामचंद्र नार्वेकार हो आर्टिस्ट, तरणाटो आर्टिस्ट जेणें गोवा कॉलेज ऑफ आर्टांतल्यान ग्रॅज्युएशन केलें. ताचे उपरांत ताणें चित्रकला परिशद बेंगळूर आशिल्ल्या फामाद आर्ट कॉलेजींतल्यान पोस्ट ग्रॅज्युएशन केलें. ताचे उपरांत तो अनेक जाग्यार ताणें एग्जिबिशनां घाल्लीं आसा, अनेक जाग्यार ताणें शिकयल्लें आसा ऑन अ पार्ट टायम बेजीस, आनी फूल टायम आर्टिस्ट म्हणून काम करता. ताजें एग्जिबिशन म्हणजे ताजे पेंटिंगां पळोवया आनी ताजे उपरांत आमी ताजे कडेन उलोवया. अर्बन फ्लॅश हे नांवाचें एग्जिबिशन रामचंद्र नार्वेकार हांणी घाल्लें आसा. तो आमचे बरोबर आसा, ताजे कडेन उलोवया. अर्बन फ्लॅश हें नांव आनी हें एग्जिबिशन रामचंद्र कितें तें?
My concept about paintings was like urban stuff, because I have stayed in cities for last 10 years in most of the cities of this India, like Chennai, Mumbai, Bangalore, then abroad and all. So after that I came back to Goa. I settled down over here from last 6 months. So I was like anxious to know about our city. Anyway, that was one point of view, and the other point of view was how it looks from its pictorial, its aesthetic view, like how it is like being perceived by other people, and what is the inner condition of the city, like where the human behaviors and what are the happenings over there, unhappenings. That was my like point of interest. So on that only I had painted my exhibition, and I put up in 2 assets, and so the concept was on urban and the life. So it was a good concept to work, and I had just had that concept name, that urban flash.
This is your first exhibition, or you had a number of other exhibitions?
We had group shows in Bangalore, Chennai, and not in that. And after that, like this is my first solo exhibition in Goa.
this is your first major solo show in Goa, and so you have tried to show urbanization, and basically you are coming from a village, Marcel. Then you got down here to Panjim, started having your education here. So how did you feel the difference between, because since you have done something related to urbanization, how do you feel there is a difference between a village life and a urban life, and how did it affect you?
A village life, like if I compare to my native, our life over there is very like traditional, like, and we have like there is something apart from that. Our city life is something different than village, but here in city we can get lots of opportunities, and we can like have lots of experiences. Day-to-day life is very different than that one, and this was the only thing which was like which was attracted, like which I was attracted to, and which helped me to work in my works. And city is more better, and it is very good for me to work with the concept based on cities and the people. I get lots of information through the cities, whereas in native it was like less of informative. There was no such chances of getting information, source of information. It was only to the limited time, like period course. So,
But village life did not make any big influence on you as far as work is concerned, because your works do not reflect any village life elements, because they are more urbanization. You are talking about human beings, you are talking about emotions, you are talking about lack of emotions, in fact. But then that means you appreciate urbanization.
yeah, I appreciate it.
But you have shown a lot of things which are not, positive about urbanization in your work. Does it affect you? That do you feel, even though you like city, do you feel that you are losing your basic culture, you are losing your basic emotional attachment, which generally people have in the villages?
Yeah,
Because that is what you try to portray in your paintings.
yeah. Whereas in our native, in our villages, the things are very traditional. We know our emotional values. We know each other person very deeply, because we stay together. We know like them from a course of time. But here, the life over here is only for so short duration. We know people for 2 years, 3 years, and there is not a understanding between them. It's only for the short time. And after that, we lose the emotional value just because of everyone is like they are selfish over here. What we think, and we have lots of issues. Human be like we have ego problems. We have imbalance in the society. There is something up and down in the societies, and that is very. It is not a very good thing to like look at, but it's a very interesting for me to portray in my paintings. Whereas in native, in our villages, we know each other. We come forward to help each other in every occasions, weddings, whatever the good things are. So that's the only difference.
You never felt like portraying that those scenes or those events.
Not so much because
Why?
uh, because I have spent most of the
I
time.
think that is more beautiful.
Yeah, that is beautiful, but this interests me the more, because this is the happening things and the unhappening things which are like which happens around me, and I not portrayed all those things because I was not in touch of those emotions for like big like huge course. I was in cities only, and that was only for when I go to for my festivals and for the short time. That was the only touch with villages.
And through painting, do you think you can make an impression in the sense most of your paintings are talking about urbanization, most of your paintings are talking about the difficulties of urbanization, the difficulties in urban life, the difficulties people have in relation to each other, and other bane, I would say, rather than boon of urbanization. Do you think you can give out a message to people? Are you trying to give out a message to people that see rapid urbanization is creating a big problem to us, and we are in this mess because of urbanization? Are you trying to say that in some way?
Yeah, in a course.
Even though you said urbanization has been an advantage to a certain extent because you get opportunities and a lot of things. At the same time, you have shown in your paintings which are the bad side or the negative side of urbanization. So do you use painting as a medium to express your views and tell people what is good and what is bad?
Yeah, in a course, yeah, because urbanization is good for it. It has to be in our life because it gives lots of opportunities, exposures to the people, and in the same way, it's it's not. It's also like not. It doesn't have a very bad side of that, but it has a something lacking in that. You go away from the people like, and you don't respect the upcoming things and the emotional value. It is the only like bad thing where people work for themselves. They don't value other things.
Ramchandra, your experience as a graduate here, and then you went to Bangalore to do your post-graduation, and then you roamed around a number of cities, including Sri Lanka, outside India. How was the experience? And tell us something that you have gained through this travel.
I have traveled a lot, that's right, and I have got exposure. Like my mind was very free out of like going from Goa. So the thing was there we used to get lots of things to look at. There was there were events, art events, this, that. Most of the happening and the unhappening in art we could see out of Goa. Whether it has affected in my works, because when I graduated from this college, I was having a single way of thinking. Now when I went out, there was there were many ways to look at the same thing in other ways. So which has reflected in my works. Like every painting, you can see there is a something which is like it's not the same one, but there is a change in every painting. And I can see like urbanization is the only thing which I was going through. Chennai is a very huge city, and there are many things that people they do work for 24/7 over there. But in Goa, not so much. But the people over there, they are smart, they are hardworking. That was the biggest factor which I learned from the Chennai. Whereas Bangalore, everything is very rigid. Traffics, pollutions,